Hello Capricorn and welcome to your reading. We've already got two cards here. These are your past. What's been happening with you? Travel and assertiveness. Right? Okay, just a minute. Fine. So travel and assertiveness. Let's see what these cards are talking about in detail. Of course, you have been in the past, some of you could be, could have had a very significant trip, and some of you, that trip kind of, helped you decide a couple of things, get clear on a couple of things, made you realize, what's working, what's not working, what you want, what you don't want. And for some of you, it could not be travel, it's just about, being assertive about, what is. Like I said, what's working, what's not working, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. For some, both could have happened, and for some, only one event could have taken place. Let's get a little more on this. All right, so we have the Princess of Cups. Okay, just a minute. We have the Princess of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Definitely, checking with your intuition. This travel could be an inner journey as well. At times it can be the physical journey, at times it can be the inner journey, which kind of brought to light a few things regarding, your intuition telling you, look out for yourself. Be very clear what you want, be very clear what you don't want, protect yourself, look after yourself, do everything which is in your interest, and then only say yes. And keeping all that in mind, say no and be firm about your yes and no, all based primarily on what is working for you, what keeps you secure, and it's all about yourself, Capricorn. Let me get another card for this. So you have been coming into some kind of a realization regarding what is working for you, what you're going to tolerate, what you're just not going to tolerate, because maybe something is just like reached that level of enough is enough. Yes, it's a transformative period you've had, Capricorn, and because you want the very best for yourself. Okay, so that is what has been in the past, that you have been making this inner journey where you are getting a lot of clarity about what you want for yourself and how you want things to be for yourself. And for some of you, a trip could have just been that catalyst or that trigger for you to realize what you are doing for yourself and how you are kind of just protecting and looking after yourself. All of you have gone through a major change, and it's been a bit of a transformative time in the past where you've realized what is this you're doing for yourself. Right now, let's take a look at your present. What's happening in the present for Capricorn? Can we get some cards or a single card? What's okay? Oh, I think these are too many. I'll just go with, let me just shuffle again. So let's get a card for the present for Capricorn. Let go. Let go of what is not suiting you. Let go of what's not working with you, and be in the flow of things. Because now that you have decided the way you want to have things flowing for you, that could also be there. Allow them to flow and see where they take you. Allow them to see where what are they heading towards, what is it that you are going to experience and learn as you get into this flow of now being assertive regarding whatever you want it to be. And it's time for you to see how this pans out and works out. Right, so just be with it and let it go on for a while. Let's see what this card is about. You have the Devil. Yeah, don't get too attached to the kind of changes you have brought about for yourself, and like told yourself that this is working, this is not working. Don't get too rigid about what's not going to work, and don't get too rigid about what's going to work. You have made a decision for yourself at the inner level, right, Capricorn? So allow that to flow. Don't expect it to happen from today onwards, that now I've decided so it's going to be like this. Not necessarily. You'll have to be in that energy flow for a while. You have Six of Cups and you have Three of Swords. So in the current time, you are there is some patching up happening. You will experience right now in your present some kind of patching up, some kind of resolution, some kind of mending in relationships which once hurt you because of all of this, right? And for some of you, you have also realized certain relationships which were very hurtful for you in the past. You are allowing them to go because now you have asserted for yourself that you don't want to connect with those people. You don't want them to be a part of life. You don't want to continue experiencing pain through them. So you have decided to let go. That could be the major change, you have brought in for yourself, that you're standing up for yourself and saying that I really don't need these people. If they all they can give me is heartache and time to time patching up, because that is also getting quite obsessive. That pattern is also getting very obsessive. So see, how it's working for you. Are you getting a little obsessive about how things should move on from now onwards, or you're getting a little tired of dealing with people who are kind of quite controlling and having their way, and you constantly patching up? But for most of you, I feel that in the present you have had a realization regarding some event of your past where you feel that you were taken advantage of. People kind of pushed you around a little here and there, and you've realized that you don't want that to happen. You are willing to let them go, and you're willing to go with the flow of things from now onwards, because internally in your mind and heart you have decided that you don't want to experience this pain again, which has been I would say a repetitive pattern. It's been been there for quite a while. Six of Cups is also about nostalgia, right? So it could have been a pattern which has been going on for quite some time in your life. Dietary change, this is what is coming up for you. Right now here, let's see what this card is about. When we start making changes for ourselves, we have to have our food and a few other activities which support us in that vibration, right? So now when you're letting go of certain things, you will see how your food habits are also going to change. You are going to cringe at certain foods which you once ate, and there will be new foods which you would like to eat. Nine of Wands and the Temperance, that's exactly you have been pretty exhausted with dealing with all of this. Now a new balance needs to come into your life through food. Be open to what you naturally gravitate towards, and what you find a little putting off or a little repulsive. You feel that you can't eat that anymore, because that you have brought about the change for yourself, Capricorn. So there are certain things which you're going to go off, and there are new things coming about to bring a balance to an exhausted energy body in you. Let's look at some challenges. In this, what challenges can Capricorn expect? What are likely challenges which Capricorn can expect? Let's see. Oops. Challenges Capricorn can expect. Tower. Yes, Tower is all about sudden realizations, sudden events happening, sudden epiphanies. It's like all of a sudden you will have this idea, this light bulb will go off in your head, and you'll realize that this is what it is. It could also be certain drastic events happening which bring together all what you have been going through, Capricorn. Tower is very, very unexpected. It can be an internal shift, it can be something which happens in your external environment, which kind of again helps you to incorporate this change for yourself. Let's look at your guidance. Seven of Cups, there could be a little confusion. King of Cups and Ace of Cups, but all said and done, whatever this realization and this Tower energy is for the better. You will realize what has been consuming your time unnecessarily. Out of all the 7 cups, you need only one, Capricorn. This realization will tell you what you need to go for. What is it that you are it's going to be you'll start feeling very happy about what you have chosen, keeping in mind a responsible, matured perspective for yourself. That's what your guidance is. You are going to get that mature perspective for all these changes which are coming about, which you have kind of created for yourself. Okay, now I'll just get some final guidance for you before I wrap up your reading. Organic foods, another card which backs up the dietary change. It's time to move to some gentle food for yourself. Oh, your health is going to improve. The cards have said it all, Capricorn, and with that I'll wrap up your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.